Good morning and welcome to Unity Church for Creative Living in St. John's, Florida. My name is Reverend Yvonne McAndrew, and it is always my honor and privilege to serve as your senior minister. I wanted to let you know that I am not with you in person today, but I will be back with you soon, and I am with you in spirit. I invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the guest speaker that we have for you today and the gifts that are here for you today. Know that you are loved and you are appreciated, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.
Good morning. My name is Tammy Bond, and it is my pleasure to serve as your platform assistant today. I'd like to echo the sentiment that Reverend Yvonne said just a moment ago. Welcome to your spiritual home. Unity Church for Creative Living is a world-class ministry dedicated to learning, growing, and serving. I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. Thank you for joining me in person, and if you are watching this recording from the local St. John's area, come inside. The energy is electric, the band is amazing, the messages are moving, and so we look forward to seeing you guys soon. So now let's affirm our affirmation for the year together. We align with our bliss in 2026 and beyond, and so it is. Before we get into prayer today, I want to do something a little different. Reverend Yvonne has done this and called heart mapping. And I am not a heart map expert, but I do believe that when we come together, we can make wonderful things happen. We are in a period of transition, and sometimes transition can have a negative connotation, but it doesn't have to, guys. It doesn't have to. We are in a moment when the sky's the limit. Any challenge can be looked at in any way. So, as you guys know, music moves me. You've seen me in tears many, many times. The last time I was podium person, Jeremy sang a song that swept me away. But the lyrics of this song is something that I don't want to be a passing moment. The lyrics are love, love, love everybody. Love, love, love. When it's hard to love, our loving can change this world. Another part says care, care, care for the ones who need it. Care, care. Our caring can change this world. So I want to invite you guys, if you're comfortable, to just close your eyes and settle into that while I ask Jeremy to just sing those words for us today.
Love everybody. Love when it's hard. Love. Our loving will change the world. Our caring will change the world. Our loving will change the world. Your loving will change the world.
Sweet Spirit, as we drop down from our heads into our heart space, I want to make a declaration today. Unity Church for Creative Living, that is who we are. We are a beacon of light for this community. We are a beacon of light for each other. We know how to love and to care for one another. This building, this beautiful building, is not the church. The church is you. The church is me. The church is us. And together, we can change the world. Our founding fathers, if you will, named this ministry Unity Church for Creative Living because the Christ within them was flowing through. We could have been named anything. Unity of St. John's. There's a Unity of Jacksonville. But listen to the name, Creative Living. That means we co-create who we are. We co-create what we want in this world. So I invite you to rise, raise your vibration, care for one another, love one another. Move forward with faith and not fear. Move forward with excitement, knowing that we are in this now moment, creating what our tomorrow will bring. So as we begin our journey to find a new minister, don't forget that we are still the church and that our loving starts right here within, amongst each other, and then reverberates throughout the community. So let's not forget who we are. I declare we are powerful. I declare we are beloveds of the divine. And I declare that we get to make the best choices out of whatever circumstances arise. Because we are powerful spiritual beings having a human experience. And so remember that love and carry that love and know that all is well. We are being divinely guided to the right next thing. So for this and so much more, I say thank you, sweet, sweet Spirit. Amen. How'd that feel? Right, feels connected, right? Yay! My first attempt at a heart map. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Our guest speaker today is our very own Tashia Hollenback. Tashia is an energy healer, spiritual guide, and founder of Earth School Advisor. She believes that Earth is our greatest classroom, where every experience offers the soul an opportunity to learn, heal, and grow. Much of Tashia's own journey has been shaped by months spent in Bali, Indonesia, a deeply spiritual island. She returns there each year to continue her studying the Balinese healing art of Sri Murti. Is that it? All right. Through private sessions, mentorships, full moon circles, workshops, and in international retreats, she weaves together ancient healing traditions with compassionate, intuitive guidance, helping women navigate life's challenges with greater peace, clarity, and trust. Tashia's talk today is entitled Life's Unexpected Gifts. Stay tuned. I'm sure we're going to be thrilled with her message. Thank you, Tashia. Today is a great day for a great day. Namaste. Namaste means that divinity in me honors and greets the divinity in you. So turn to your neighbors and say, Namaste. Namaste. All right, Jeremy, take it away.
All right, namaste, church. Right on, let's rise to our feet, lift up the energy in this building as we put our hands together and lift our voices and sing, we come together, 2, 3, and... Take a look at the person next to you.
Take a look at the person next to you.
Say, I recognize the God in you.
I recognize the God in you.
Feel the love in the sanctuary.
Feel the love in the sanctuary.
Now lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together in the name of
Pick somebody
love.
else. Now take a look at the person next to you.
Take a look at the person next to you.
Say God loves you and I love you too.
God loves you and I love you too.
Feel the love in the sanctuary.
Feel the love in the sanctuary.
Now lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
And every walk of life,
Every walk of life,
every creed and color,
every creed and color,
kinship we unite. Oh, in honor of the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you.
take a look at the person next to you.
Say namaste, I bow to you.
Namaste, I bow to you.
Feel love in the sanctuary.
Feel the love in the sanctuary.
Now lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
We come together.
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 We come together in the name of love.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Tammy, for that beautiful introduction. I appreciate you. It's an honor to be standing here before you all this morning. A little nervous, but very excited. Whew. May every person listening today receive exactly what their soul came here to receive. I'd like to start by honoring Reverend Yvonne's tradition of beginning with a couple of dad jokes before we begin. Of course, I have to. Now, I don't have children, but I do have two very loved mini beagles, Leo and Luna. And after running these jokes by them first, they assured me with a very enthusiastic head tilt that they were going to be good enough. So here goes. I woke up this early morning to catch the fog, but I missed. My husband, David, who is here with us today, is an avid golfer, and this one's for him. Why did the golfer bring an extra pair of shorts? In case he might get a hole in one, of course. Something he knows about. Now, those dad jokes may not be the unexpected gifts that you came here for today. But I'd like to tell you all about one that completely changed the direction of my life. Have you ever had a moment when life just didn't go according to plan? Maybe a relationship ended, your job changed abruptly, your health took an unexpected turn for the worst, or perhaps a door that you thought that God had opened for you suddenly seemed to slam shut just as about you were to walk into it. It's moments like those that it's a very human question to ask, why? Why, God? Why is this happening to me? But over time, I have discovered a different question. What is this here to teach me? And eventually, that question actually evolved into, who is this experience inviting me to become? Because sometimes the greatest unexpected gifts in life isn't what happens to us. It's who we become because of it. Today, I'd like to share a little bit about how I learned that lesson with you all today. For nearly 15 years, I was a certified trial paralegal, working for some pretty prestigious law firms. And honestly, I loved it. I loved turning injustice into justice. I loved writing. I loved problem solving. I loved managing high-value trials from beginning to end. It made me feel self-sufficient, valued, even respected, needed. And if I'm being honest, I was really good at it. It was exactly where I was supposed to be, until one day it wasn't. Not because the job had changed, but because I changed. I was doing a lot of internal, deep-rooted work at that time, and something inside me had begun to shift. At first, it was just a whisper, a subtle thing that was easy to ignore. But over time, that whisper got louder, until eventually I couldn't ignore it anymore. I began to realize that this career I had loved for so long and that had supported me and sustained me was never meant to be my destination. It was a mere stepping stone. I just had no idea where that internal whisper was leading me. And that's when I found myself praying the same prayer every day. God, please show me why I'm here. Please help me to align with my soul's purpose. I am ready. I had no idea how profoundly that prayer was about to be answered. After what felt like years of praying that prayer, one day the answer came. And it arrived in the form of a vision while I was soaking in a long, hot, salty bath, something I'm known for. And I was completely relaxed, and my eyes were closed, and all of a sudden I could see everything so clearly. I saw myself standing on stage with a microphone, speaking to a large audience, writing, reading, podcasting, healing, building community, etc. And it was like watching my future unfold right before my very eyes. And wow, I was so excited. I jumped out of that bathtub, and I thought, oh my God, it's time. God finally showed me. And my next thought was, hold on a second, whoa. That's gonna be me? I'm scared to do all those things. You have to understand that I unintentionally chose a career where I could stay behind the scenes. Looking back, it made me feel safer. And the last thing I ever wanted to do was be up on stage like this. But there was no way that I could ignore what I saw. No way. After all those years, God finally answered my prayer, and He showed me, and that vision was a huge catalyst for me. I had never been more certain about anything in my entire life. So I paid off all my debt. I saved up 3 months' pay. And 3 months' pay was not nearly enough. Let's be honest, I was so naive. 3 months goes by really fast. But with more excitement than fear, I walked away from a great career I had built for myself. The life I had been finally praying for was about to begin. And it was, just not in the way that I had expected. Less than 30 days after finding the courage to leave my job, my husband and I, we left for our annual trip to Blue Ridge Mountains in North Georgia. And the day after Thanksgiving, we went for a hike per usual. And about a half mile up that trail, the trees finally cleared and the view was so beautiful. And I turned my head to look while I was still in motion, and all of a sudden, my next step, my left foot got caught under a ginormous tree root. And because I was already in motion, down I went. The pain was immediate. It happened so quickly, I barely even realized what I had done. My foot went like this, and I tried to stand up. I could not put any weight on it, and so I found a log, and my husband David took our dog back down to the car and tried to get a cell signal, because at that point the sun was setting. There was no one else around, no cell service, no one to call for help. what am I going to do? I'm thinking, there is no way that I am sitting on this mountain after dark waiting for someone to come rescue me. I have got to get myself off this mountain. So I tried to stand again, and I couldn't. And I remember praying for help, but I could not remember the prayer at the time. But soon enough, David arrived, and he wasn't alone. He had found a family on the trail. A man I never met took one arm. David, my husband, took the other. And for nearly 2.5 hours down a steep slope incline, I hopped on one foot off that mountain. And I have to admit, though, when after about 2 hours, the path finally cleared and we could see the small path that led down to the car, and I saw a very steep slope that was covered in dead leaves, and I said, I'm taking the shortcut. I got down on my butt and I slid down that mountain in the end. But dodging those rocks and tree roots, I don't know what was going through my mind, but by the time I got to that car, I had nothing left in me. But I was filled with faith. I looked down and I said to myself, don't take me to the hospital. I'll be fine. I'll heal. Just take me to CVS for a pair of crutches. I'll stay off of it. And apparently, after a month of it not healing, I eventually learned that I had shattered my tibia and I had displaced my fibia, the two bones that sit inside your ankle joint. And they had to re-break my bones in order to do surgery, in order to place major hardware that I still have today, and eventually had to relearn how to walk again. And one day, lying there in bed in this 6-month period, I got angry with God. I said, God, I do not understand why this is happening to me. To me. You finally answered my prayer. You showed me. I trusted you. I left my career. I was ready. Why would you show me what I'm walking toward and then stop me? No, not just stop me, break me before I get started. I didn't get an answer back, of course, but those 6 months in bed were about to give me one. Being bedridden meant that something I had not expected, something I was completely unprepared for, I needed people. To me, 6 months in bed with having others wait on you hand and foot might sound like a dream to others, but to me, it was my worst nightmare. You see, I left home at 17 after growing up in a not so ideal environment. And I was so determined that I was going to be much better off on my own. And after I left that house, I carried some pretty strong beliefs with me. Don't trust anyone. You can only rely on yourself. People are only going to disappoint you. And those beliefs served me for a really long time. But somewhere along the way, being independent stopped being something I could do and started feeling like something I had to do. I never asked for help. I didn't want to. I didn't want to need anyone. Because if I needed someone, that gave them the opportunity to let me down. And now suddenly I needed everyone. And every morning before work, my husband would leave me a little cooler next to the bed full of food and water to get me through the day. And by the time that the day ended, I was always craving something warm. And one night after work, I asked him to make me a simple grilled cheese sandwich. And an hour went by. And I'm upstairs thinking, What in the world is taking an hour to make a grilled cheese? What is he doing? By the time he finally brought it upstairs, I wasn't grateful. I was frustrated. I remember asking, what took so long? Because in my mind, I could have made that grilled cheese in 5 minutes flat. Except I couldn't. Waiting required surrender. It required trusting that someone else would eventually come through for me. And somewhere along the way, I had confused independence with safety. If I could do everything myself, no one could let me down. No one could betray my trust. But lying in bed, I started to see that the very thing that was keeping me safe was also keeping people out. The sandwich wasn't the lesson. Receiving it was. And over those 6 months, I had to give many people many opportunities to come through for me. And you know what? Some of them did. And little by little, I started learning that asking for help didn't make me weak. Every time someone showed up for me, I received new evidence that maybe, just maybe, I didn't have to do life alone. I couldn't see the whole picture yet, but I was beginning to understand that those 6 months weren't only healing my ankle. It was healing so many other parts of me that I didn't even know needed healing. And as the months went by, I started to look back at that vision I received in the bathtub so much differently. I had been so focused on what God showed me, the stage, the microphone, the healings, the writing, the building community, the sharing of wisdom, that I hadn't stopped to consider something else. Who would I need to actually embody that life that I saw in that vision? Because the woman who jumped out of that bathtub, she could prove herself. She could work hard. She could achieve. She could get it done. And those qualities had gotten me really far in life, but now I understood that they could only take me so far. Even relearning how to walk forced me to confront that. Because I couldn't rush it. I couldn't force it. I couldn't work harder and make it happen faster. I tried painfully. But healing didn't care about my timeline. I had to learn to slow down. I had to be patient. I had to start trusting others. And I had to ask for help and literally take one step at a time. And that's when something became very clear to me. The woman I had seen on that stage, her purpose required connection. She was sharing wisdom, helping to heal others, building in the flow of community. And I was never going to become her by continuing to be hyper-independent. My survival skills had gotten me this far, but it could not take me to where I was going next. And that was really humbling because I finally understood, yes, that woman in the vision was me, but I wasn't her yet. And for most of my life, I was reflecting, looking back, and realizing that, oh my gosh, my masculine energy had definitely tipped the scales. I knew how to do, how to achieve, how to be independent. And those qualities, again, served me very well. They helped me build a successful life, but I'm now realizing that I had neglected my feminine side, my feminine qualities, my left side, the side that was now broken. The part of me that knew when to soften, that knew when to trust, when to receive, when to rest. And that's what this experience was revealing to me. I didn't need to become less strong. I needed to become more balanced. Balancing strength and softness, independence and community, doing and receiving, knowing when to push and knowing when to rest and surrender. God had shown me where I was going, but this journey I now found myself in was actually transforming me into the woman who could actually get there. My ankle never fully returned to the way it was before, and neither did I. The woman who finally stepped out of that daily boot a year later was someone else entirely. And learning to receive was not only the unexpected gift that came from that experience. There were so many others. Some I'm actually still uncovering today. But that's the thing about life's unexpected gifts. We don't always recognize them when we're living through them, especially when we're still hurting. Sometimes we need time and space in order to see things differently. So I invite you to think for a moment about your own life. Think about one of the greatest challenges that you have endured or experienced. Something you never would have chosen for yourself. What questions have you been asking about it? Could it be why? Why is this happening to me, God? Why did you let this happen? Those are very human questions, and I ask them too. But I've learned that when we ask different questions, we gift ourselves the opportunities to receive different answers. And so what if only asking why, you started asking what is this experience here to teach me? Or who is this experience inviting me to become? What I once saw as one of the greatest disasters of my life, I now recognize as one of life's unexpected gifts. And that's what I hope you all take away with you today, because when life does not go according to plan, I encourage you to have that courage, to pray for that courage, to ask for a different question. You may not receive an answer right away. I certainly didn't. But stay open, stay curious, and maybe, just maybe, you'll allow yourself to see what you couldn't see before. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now let's take one slow, deep breath in together and allow everything that I've just shared to settle within. And for the next few moments, there's nothing more you need to understand, nothing you need to figure out. We're simply going to create some space to receive. So allow yourself to get a little bit more comfortable than you already are. And together, let's begin our meditation chant. As I center in love, I align with God.
As I center in love, I align with God. As I center in love, I align with God. As I center in love, I align with God, with God, with God. As I center in love, I align with God. As I center in love, I align with God. As I center in love, I align with God, with God, with God, with God, with God.
We're going to begin with a few intentional deep breaths in together, creating a clear pathway for divine wisdom to flow into the heart. If you would, bring your awareness to the top of your head and imagine breathing into this space, opening yourself up to the presence of God, to divine wisdom, to something greater than yourselves. Breathe in slowly and softly, never forceful. In through the top of your head and release, letting it all go. And now bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows, the space of inner seeing. And breathe deeply here, opening yourself to see beyond what you think you know. And release, letting it all go. Now bring your awareness down into your throat space and breathe here for just a moment, creating space for truth, for what needs to be heard, for what needs to be expressed. And release, letting it all go. And finally, bring your awareness down into your heart space, taking a slow, long, juicy, deep breath in, and imagine that breath traveling in from the top of your head, down your third eye, down through your throat, and landing, resting into your heart space, into the depths of your heart. And release that breath, letting it all go. And for just a moment in time, let us rest here in our hearts. Allow yourself to soften in this space and begin to invite a challenging experience from your life that's still weighing heavy on your heart to come forward. Something you feel ready and comfortable holding in your awareness today. There's no need to search for it. Simply allow whatever it is, whatever is ready, to rise gently from your heart into your awareness. And when that something comes, don't step back inside of it. Simply notice it, observe it, allow it to be witnessed. Imagine yourself rising above it, watching from a higher vantage point, as though you're looking down on it from a mountaintop, able to see the full experience in its entirety. And from your heart, repeat silently after me. God, I may not fully understand this experience, but I am willing to see it differently. Help me understand what I can learn from it and who it's inviting me to become. And now just surrender and let it all go. You have brought the experience into your awareness. You have offered the prayer for help. And now let God do the rest. With an open heart and a willingness to receive, let us listen in the silence. In the silence. And when you're ready, drop back into your heart space and say a little gratitude for that prayer being heard today. You may not have gotten an answer in that moment of silence, but trust that that prayer was heard from your heart, and trust that it will come in divine time. Trust in the knowing that life's unexpected gifts are there for you. You just have to look at the prism differently for them. And with that, I say thank you, God. Thank you for your assistance, for listening, for your power, for your empowerment. Thank you as you continue to be with us all as we continue on this journey of life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is.
As I center in love, I align with God. As I center in love, I align with God. As I center in love, I align with God, with God, with God, with God, with God.
To my friend Tasha, thank you. What a beautiful message of surrender. What a beautiful message of letting go of what no longer serves you. And what an awesome lesson of the circle. When you give, you also must receive, right? And to have trust and to know that when you are in need, someone will be there for you. You're never alone, my girl. You're never alone. Unity is an inspiring, inclusive spiritual community. We offer practical, uplifting services, classes, and resources to help people of all faiths apply spiritual principles to their everyday lives. Now is the time in our service where we get to bless the ministry that has spiritually fed us. Our spiritual community is supported by tax-deductible contributions from people like you and me. We are so grateful for your generous support. There are many ways that you can give. The QR code on the back of the chair in front of you, our website, unityinjax.com, our Facebook page, or by slipping a check or cash in the offertory basket. And we bless you. So I invite you to take your offering to heart and affirm our offertory blessing together. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am richly blessed. Thank you, God. Let's do a quick recap. Register today for the Charlie Thweet on Sunday, September 13th, the prayer peaceful, what is it called again, guys? See, that's why these are my people. A Peace in the Course of Miracles. Thank you. Sign up in the lobby to help tend the Unity booth at the JCP Community Market. That takes place on the 12th and the 26th at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The appreciation celebration for Reverend Yvonne is this coming Sunday, August 30th. Butterflies and bling are our theme. If you would like to contribute to the gift that Helen and Sandy mentioned, please see Helen in the lobby after the service. As always, our Course in Miracles study group is taking place every Sunday morning at 9 in the children's area. Now, I would like to invite you to stand as we say the prayer of protection as an I am statement. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. And together, wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Yay, God.
This little light, gonna let it shine. Let it shine, gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 oh, let it shine.
Thank you for joining us here at Unity Church for Creative Living in St. John's, Florida. Shine your light.